because our hearts know that we are separated from our deepest nature as love, that there is a distance between the sort of daily goings on of our life and what's possible in the experience of love. We try to fill that dissatisfaction or that lack or that missing with all sorts of things. And one of the ways that we try to fill that separation or bridge that separation is by getting lost in things. A sort of oneness of universal or divine love really is a loss of self in a deep way. And there's this kind of error in our usual ordinary life where we get lost in things. We get lost in relationships for a while. We get lost in our work. We get lost in certain hobbies or passions, in that kind of urge to melt and unite and have an experience that's selfless. And because we don't quite understand that what it is that we're after is our nature, is something that we are not separate from, actually, some of us can get all wrapped up in looking for that kind of union or lostness or merger in television shows, in yummy objects, in food, in relationships, in hobbies, in our careers, in our pets, and you name it, we can find a way to get lost in it.
When we don't experience our spiritual nature also as love, it's not just love, it's also consciousness and presence and light. It's also love. We don't experience that love, we feel something is missing. Something about us and about reality is missing. And when something is missing in our experience that we intuitively know should be there, what emerges is a longing, because we feel we're disconnected from it, not available to us. So the heart knows intuitively what is possible. And since it knows what's possible and it's not available, there emerges a longing, a yearning, and much of the poetry humanity has, literature and songs, it's all about love, mostly about love and wanting love and longing. I mean, in fact, when you listen to the songs, they're not all about love, they're mostly about longing for love, wanting love, or losing love. It's rarely about the fulfillment of love. But all of it indicate there's something about wanting the fulfillment of really feeling the love and as completely as possible, whether it's personal between two people or love that pervades the soul, pervades the consciousness, pervades the world, and seeing the goodness and everything. There's a natural yearning, even though sometime in our mind, we don't really know what we're yearning for. It might take a while for the yearning to show us what is it yearning for, when you begin to see the beginning approaches of that way of knowing ourselves and knowing the reality. Yearning is basically because of separation from something that the heart knows without our mind knowing. That is possible for us because it is natural for the human soul to want completion, to want to be as completely itself as possible. It's a natural move, natural drive, we could say an evolutionary drive toward that. And when we don't have that, when we don't feel it, it's because a pressure of many barriers, many fears, many hurts that make us not want to go toward that. See, because we don't want to deal with the hurts or the bitterness or the hatred or the rejection because that's are the thing that limits the heart and closes it down, so we don't feel that love. But as we are become freer from these things, then the longing emerges of what is possible.